Hey, it's Teresa and Guanasso, and I'm here to share a few thoughts. And I want to ask you a question. So, what happens when you walk by the mirror and you're not okay with what you see? What kind of thoughts begin to arise? Just take a second and think about that. For me, I have certainly had plenty of days where I've looked in that mirror and I'm like, oh, what was I thinking? Or I am not lovable like this. Or I'm too heavy. Or I'm too fat. Or, girl, you're looking ugly. What? What's going on? And it's really uncomfortable when all those thoughts arise. But one of the most loving things I've learned that I can do for myself is to change these thoughts. So I'd like to share with you 3 easy steps to empower yourself with positive thoughts. So, what is it? Where do these, thoughts come from? I mean, sometimes it may seem obvious, but often it it's really confusing, and it feels like we have this gremlin monster little guy running around in our head and um, saying things that we don't even agree with. And uh, one of the things I loved most about school is that they shared with us this book called Taming Your Gremlin by Rick Carson. And that book has made a huge difference in my life. I've shared it with my students and with my clients. And I know that this book can really help us turn things around. So in that book, he explains that our gremlin is this sort of amalgamation of these different thoughts we got, especially in our formative years, from maybe our parents or from school or from society in general, the media, and they conglomerate into this gremlin that then runs around in our heads subconsciously, sometimes consciously, and sabotages often our best efforts at whatever goal we might have. So, learning how to tame him is super important so that we can not only love ourselves but achieve more success in life in whatever area it is. So, one of the first things we need to do is to make peace with where we are. And this is not necessarily part of the three steps, but just to somehow accept, okay, things are where they are. I may have gotten myself here, but um, it is what it is right now. And so, okay. But often, I think we really have a difficult time doing that, making peace with the way things are and accepting them. And I think what happens most is that we think that if we accept things as they are, that that's what's going to keep us stuck, that it's somehow giving up and surrendering to to what it is that we don't really want. But what really keeps us stuck are our negative thoughts. So with that being said, let's get to these 3 easy steps. So the first step is that you want to learn how to objectively notice what's coming up, what thoughts are happening, and um, and you can try this. Look at it as if you're watching a movie on a screen and you're detaching from the drama that's sort of happening on the screen. And you're able to sit in this seat in the theater and look objectively at these thoughts that are passing by. You're not going to judge them as right or wrong. You're just noticing them arising. And often, these the gremlin or these thoughts, they just want to sort of be acknowledged. And so we take that first step to acknowledge they're coming up. Then we want to move on to step 2, which is questioning these thoughts or engaging the gremlin and saying, hey, is that really true? Or okay, thanks for sharing, little gremlin, but I would like you to go now. They used to teach people, and I think even Rick Carson in his book talks about getting really angry at this gremlin and asking, yelling at him or telling him to shut up and just go away. But I have found that it's much more effective if we sort of embrace this shadow aspect of ourselves, and we don't try to fight against it so much as just hear it and acknowledge it. And so, step 1, we're acknowledging. Step 2, we're questioning or challenging. And step 3, we're replacing those with what we really need to be thinking, what's most healthy to be thinking, and what's going to really empower us. And so you may want to keep a list of positive thoughts on the mirror right where you pass by that say, I am lovable. I am beautiful. It's my beauty from the inside that matters most. That I am attractive. It's my energy and my light and my love that is what's most attractive. And maybe if weight loss is a goal, then okay, I am where I am today, and I know where I can head, and I know the things I can do to help myself get there. Whatever it is, just change the thought around and begin to empower yourself. I want that for you. I want that for me. And it takes practice. It takes practice, and it takes us supporting one another in this. And you can do it. We can do it together. And I can tell you this, even without seeing you, I know that you have a beauty within you that you have not even begun to tap into. So try tapping into it. Try connecting with it and empower yourself. I'm going to also create another video with a meditation for dealing with this gremlin. So if you get a chance, take a moment to find the gremlin meditation, I'll call it. And that's it for now. I hope you found this helpful. And remember, there's 3 of these easy steps. Just, step 1, objectively notice what's coming up. 2, challenge it. And 3, exchange it for something more positive. All right. Have a great day, and find me at teraysa.com, TERAYSA, or on Facebook at Starting Over Transcend with Teraysa, or Law of Attraction Living. All kinds of places you can find me. So, or just on my regular Facebook page. Teresa Guanasso, and I will talk to you soon. Blessings for now. Take care.